Yes everyone, how we doing? I'm giving you some Premier League predictions this week. So we're on to week 3 of the Premier League, and I'm gonna try and have a guess who's gonna win each game and get to the final. So night 3 of the Premier League's in Glasgow, and we kick off the first match, with we got Stephen Bunting against Jan Van Veen. I'm expecting Van Veen to get the better of Stephen Bunting. I stick by what I've said about Bunting in the predictions video. I just don't think he's got it in for this Premier League, and I thoroughly expect him to be at the bottom or towards the bottom of the league come the end of it. Second quarter final, we are looking at Luke Humphries against Josh Rock. Josh Rock, obviously debutant this season, not doing as well as what I thought he was going to do. I think Humphries is going to turn on the burners against him, and Rock's going to crumble under the pressure again. I'd like Rock to put up a bit of a fight, but so far we've not seen any evidence of it. So Humphries to go through there. Third quarter final, it's quite a tasty one. If Van Gerwen's back in tomorrow, there are rumours. I think there are more than rumours at this point. I think Sky Sports have announced it that Van Gerwen might be out due to illness tomorrow. But if he is in, Luke Littler against Michael Van Gerwen, how tasty is that? Littler not had any wins so far this Premier League, and Van Gerwen absolutely flying. Win on the first week and a semi-final defeat last week. So Littler against Van Gerwen. I'm gonna stick my neck on the line and say Littler, just because he's gonna want that first win, and it can't keep going on without him winning. Fourth quarter final is the clash of the Welsh Titans. We've got Johnny Clayton coming up against Gerwin Price. Johnny Clayton's done well so far, a lot better than I thought he was going to do, but I think Gerwin Price will beat him. I do just think he'll have that little bit of edge over him, just like he did last week, won the final against him, and that'll play in Johnny Clayton's mind as well. Well, I think Gerwin Price goes through there. So on to the next semi-final then, it'll be Van Veen up against Humphries. Humphries is, I wouldn't say scared, but Van Veen's a bit of a bulky player for him. He's done a bit better against him recently, and Van Veen's not been great so far this Premier League. He's been okay, grinding out a few results, but I don't think he's had that quality yet. So I'm expecting Humphries to win. Humphries to go through to the final. The second semi-final then, we'll have Luke Littler coming up against Gerwin Price. So again, another tasty semi-final that. Gezi getting to the final last week, and again, I just see something in Littler this week where he's just going to want to get some points on the board. So I'm expecting Littler to get to the final, and it to be a Luke v Luke final. Now at that point, God knows what's going to happen. Luke v Luke final, and this is when I'm expecting Littler to come a bit unstuck, a bit stuck even, shall we say, and he'll struggle against Humphries. I think Humphries will just be the better player, and he'll nick the win tonight. So there's my predictions. Humphries to win week 3. Let me know what you think down below, and like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate it.